Hi everybody, Sarah Uranus, Sailor Skyroll Amara here, talking about another fellow wrestler, fellow fighter, overstar, whatever you want to call Hulk Hogan, died today, or maybe died yesterday or died today. Now, I know I haven't talked about every single wrestler or folk who has passed on. If I did, I would be here forever talking about everyone. But it doesn't mean I don't think about everyone who dies. I just don't make a film about them because I would be here forever if I talked about everyone. So, what can I say about Hulk Hogan? He was a man who helped make skilled wrestling beloved and shifted it from being sovereign into being sports glee. A lot of folks may have not known what skilled wrestling is, but if you said the name Hulk Hogan, then they would say, yeah, he's that wrestler. And yes, Hulk Hogan would do a lot of good things, but also a lot of bad things as well. But then again, that is how everyone is. No one is fully good and fully evil. I always liked how he carried himself in the ring. You know, he always would fight for what was right, stand up for things. Now, when he was good, when he was a heel, he could play a good heel, and I like the heel Hulk Hogan as well as liking the good Hulk Hogan as well. A lot of folks over the years have scathed at him and guilted him and shamed at him for, what he said about folks or some of the things he may have done. And some folks may have thought that his forgiveness for some of his behaviors and deeds over his 71 years, some folks may have felt that it wasn't a true forgiveness. Now, I'm not here to talk about all of his flaws and sins and mistakes because I know that I'm guilty of sins and mistakes myself. But I'm here to talk about what I thought of him as a wrestler. Now, as a wrestler, I thought that Hulk Hogan did very well for himself. Now, he wasn't going to do high flying things like Shawn Michaels did. And he wasn't going to be putting folks in sharpshooters like Bret Hart did. But in his way, he could put on a good show. And Hulk Hogan would go outside of wrestling. Hulk Hogan would do some good things. He had helped the land mine out. He would give the folks that needed help. Sometimes he was guilty of saying and doing things that were wrong. But nobody wants to say that that's how they want to be thought of. I want to think of Hulk Hogan as that kind-hearted man who, at one time in wrestling, if wrestling had a king or a Kaiser, then that would have been Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan is now up in heaven now with God and Jesus now. He's at rest now, good stead. He'll be missed by his friends, by his kin, by his followers who still onlook him for his work. And give his film a like, share and playlist it, and tell him what you think about the passing of Hulk Hogan, Terrence Bollea, WWE Hall of Onlooker, 6-time WFW heavyweight fighter, 5-time WCW heavyweight fighter. What do you think about all of that? I'll see you later.